There came a moment in my life when I realised that almost everything I believe is actually nothing more than an abstraction or a set of assumptions. I grew up like you, believing that certain things were true and certain things were untrue. And then I had this moment in meditation one day, and I remember the moment really clearly. I was sitting in the lounge room of my little house on my black cushion, and it struck me all of a sudden that everything I believed to be true was really just a story that I was telling about what I saw or heard or remembered. That everything I thought I knew was in fact just a label stuck on top of something that I perceived. And that without those labels and stories, in fact, I didn't know anything for sure. Now this was quite disorienting, and other people have written to me and talked to me about the uncertainty that can come when everything that you've believed your entire life is pulled from under you, in a sense. And what we need to navigate our way through that is a strong sense of curiosity and a strong commitment to an attitude of curiosity. So when I was faced with that, turning upside down, the pulling out from under me of that rug of everything that I believed, I discovered that actually it wasn't so scary. That in fact it was really interesting to look upon things that I thought I knew well with fresh eyes. And in Zen, this is what they call beginner's mind. There's a great Zen classic, modern classic called Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, that you may have read or heard of. If not, I'd highly recommend it. And Suzuki Roshi, who wrote it, emphasizes bringing a freshness, an openness and a curiosity to every moment in our practice and in our lives. And in fact, he defines the state of an enlightened person as being like this beginner's mind, where everything is perceived moment to moment without all the labels and the history and the stories getting in the way. So this week, we're going to take this attitude of curiosity and apply it to our practice and our lives, because this is the next stage of our journey together. We've come from this place of unconscious insanity. We've become conscious of our insanity, and we've put effort into learning to concentrate, learning those basic skills. And after developing some grounding in those skills, we've applied them to learning not to think, which we concluded with the art of just being. And the next step in our practice is, as this inner space starts to open up, to deliberately direct our attention and our curiosity towards our inner experience. And this is where we start to get really deep into the practice, in a sense, because we'll start to examine everything within us and everything that we believe to be true with this attitude that anything is possible, and that whatever we believe may or may not be true, remains to be seen. So as we move through this week, there might be some disorientation for you. There may be some moments of feeling disturbed. And that's really normal, that's okay. It's a good thing, in fact, that some of the structures that have kept you in suffering are starting to become shaky. So as we move through together, we'll take it gently and slowly, but we will look deep inside and see what's true and what's not. So take a few minutes now to do today's written reflection, and tomorrow I'll return as we continue to explore our inner world with curiosity.